goodness. First podcast. Look at us. What's up, everyone? I'm Sydney Steigerts, and we're here on Strapped Up. Very first run-through of this bitch. We're here at the live action studio in Sacramento, and I'm here with my beautiful, wonderful guest, my husband, my boy toy, my plus one to every event, Cody High Roller.
I'm blinking twice because I need help. So.
It's Gallia, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, Cody Gallia.
Yeah, I'm very honored to be the very first person to be on Strapped Up or Strap Up with Sydney Steigerts. But like as she said, my name's Cody Gallia. I'm her plus one to everything, and this is probably one of my best friends or whatever.
Oh.
You know, just a little something, something.
Just a little gay around the beginning.
I've seen her like 4 times this week. This is a little absurd. People are starting to ask questions.
They really are. I've brought you to a couple of shows where people either think you're dating my girlfriend, but one person did think we were dating. So I think we've made it.
Which one was that?
I think someone asked me that more recently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you know how the world landscape is now. You never know. It's good to ask.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to go straight at some point with this new president, but we'll see.
Your dildos are probably gonna be worth a lot of money,
dude. I could sell those for a lot, honestly.
That, but also they're probably gonna stop manufacturing them.
Just cut dildo sales.
Where do you think they make them? There's a tariff on the dildos.
I was gonna say they're gonna put tariffs on the dildos,
on the dildos,
so the queers can't get married.
Now you gotta use us.
I hate that you pointed down. You gotta use us.
You gotta use us now. It's already here.
I do basically feel like you are the male version of me.
Except bigger, stronger, faster, better looking,
more
okay. Funny.
Calm down.
I'm kidding.
Bigger. Okay, Kanye. No, you obviously you're bigger than me.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. I feel like we've talked about this so many times too. I feel like I would have a child with you just for experimental purposes.
We'd have to find somebody else to house it though, because you wouldn't make it past the birth.
Fuck you. Yo, this womb is good. Okay.
How do you know?
But for real, because everyone thinks I'm the funny one in the group because I'm a professional stand-up comedian. Mm-hmm. However, I feel like you and Mac are some of the funniest ones in the group.
Yeah. And you've never actually said that, and people haven't said that. I say that, and it's starting to catch on.
I'm only saying it because you told me.
Yeah. Who would have thought that the friend of the comedian's the funnier one?
Well, every time I bring you into a green room, everyone is like, oh, my God, is Cody a comic? I'm like, no, please don't.
No, they're just leaving out crumbs for me, and I'm staying filled, baby. I don't go hungry when you leave scraps.
You just stay in the pocket. You're ready to riff at any moment.
Stay right in the slot. I'm right in there. I'm just always touching it, no matter how far away. I'm ready to go.
You're so stupid.
No matter how far away you get, you can go.
Get in there. It did happen very randomly, though, how you did randomly become my plus one to events.
Yeah. You were in a new relationship, and you're like, I don't think she's at this level to where I can bring her. Do you want to go? And I was like, and it was a perfect storm. We ended up losing a playoff game the week before. Mm-hmm. So we would have had to play that night, or I think the day after. So I wouldn't have been available to go if we had won the game the previous Friday. And then you were in a brand new relationship at the time.
Yeah.
And you guys weren't ready to bring her all the way out there.
Yeah.
And you said, who's the next best thing? And it was me.
Cody.
So we went. And that was actually a lot of fun. Didn't really know anybody outside of 2 people.
Yeah.
That was you and Aurora.
Yeah. Uh-huh. I didn't know anybody either.
Yeah.
I just knew my agent there. It was the holiday Christmas party for the first agency that I was in. Well, I'm still in it technically, but
I mean, not a lot of work, but
not a lot. Yeah, send me commercials where I can't have tattoos or blonde hair. That sounds perfect.
Sick.
Yeah.
Love it.
No, great.
Maybe they'll change their mind.
Maybe I can convince them, you know? They're like, "Oh, she's a dyke, but like not a scary one."
She doesn't want to beat me up.
Right. She doesn't strap up all the time.
It's just in her trunk.
I mean, because that's the thing is like in new relationships, bringing them around as plus ones to either like a comedy club or an event.
Yeah.
I've never trusted like someone that much to like handle themselves well, but also to be not just like stand next to me awkwardly, but can also like jump in conversation and get along with everyone.
Yeah.
And you're very much that person.
That's kind of like what people don't look into when they do +1
Yes.
There is, I'm losing the word. There's like a checklist you need for the perfect +1.
Yes.
Has to be somebody you're friends with. That if it does turn into just you two, can you deal with it?
Right.
If you do get separated and you have to do things, can that person integrate with the friend group or in any friend group to where they're fine? Or are they ones where if it doesn't really work out either way, where you're not there and maybe the people there aren't warming up to them or they're not warming up to the people, are they cool with just hanging out?
Right.
Because I've had all three happen where it's like either they're just with me the whole time and it's like I'm babysitting, or they go away and they get mad because they're like, oh my God, I never saw you. I'm like, that's part of the thing. Like it's a +1. Like you're my date, but it's a +1.
I'm
so
also working. Yeah, I can't hold your hand through it all.
So it has to be a good balance of them all. So sometimes people can be, oh, they really like you and they want to be around you, but they can't handle not being, and they can't like integrate. That's someone you don't really want to be around.
That's probably the worst one is like where they just, it's like, I don't know all those people there either. And sometimes it is hard being social, but girl, like you got to be able to just like randomly talk to people, chit chat, banter, fuck around.
Have to.
Yeah.
And that's why we work out so well.
That's why we
both can do those three things. So you could bring me around and I can not see you all night and be like, I didn't even notice you were gone. I was hanging out with the bride's dad the whole time.
I think that's the cool part too is because, and I don't want to be that bitch, but also because you're a dude. Yeah. Because it's more low maintenance and it's not like we're going to fuck. And so you're not like, it's not going to be like, oh my God, like a fight or like a relationship type thing where it's like you get butt hurt. That. Yes. Yeah. Or that I'm talking to a girl and you're like,
I just go, damn, I guess I got to step it up a little bit.
Got to step up my game, dude. Step up a little bit. Well, because you're also used to talking to people so much because of all the football stuff.
Yeah, I lean on that a lot. Yeah. I don't bring it up. It's usually brought up for me or people find out. Right. And then it's not like I walk around everywhere and just go, oh, yeah, I play football.
No,
like, whatever.
Absolutely. It's but I just brag about you, too.
Yeah, that helps a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's usually what I have noticed, I think like 2 pivot points here. Yes. What I have noticed, as you mentioned, it's like it's different because I'm a guy. And the thing I notice every time we're in situations like that is the way you talk about certain people at the party versus my experience with them is a different, completely other side of the coin. Ooh. So I see things. I'm like, well, the so-and-so's, the old man over there was super dope to me. And you're just like, fuck that guy. Oh, yeah. And then the other girls are like, yeah, fuck that guy. He's a creep. I'm like, wow, did I? Oh. I guess it was just because it was me.
Yeah, that's true.
So that happens a ton. So it is almost like it's a buffer in the sense that they're probably going to be dick bags to you. Yeah. And then if you have me there, it usually kind of like they're fucking dogs. Look at that. Squirrel.
Oh, you played football?
Squirrel. So all of a sudden they're like, having a good time. Yes. It's like just because you brought a dude around. I'm like, sometimes getting through life is knowing how to dissipate some people's actions. So that's
fucking, yeah. Duh. That's also a point, too, for me, to where it's like, I know I'm going to be safe with you. Because there are weird, creepy dudes. And the fucking one guy, he's like, you know what I really don't like about you? And I was like, oh, here we fucking go.
I was like, oh, I hope to God. Right. Like, you're really going to say something right now.
Right now with me.
And then he pivoted.
He did pivot because you were right there.
He's like, oh, my hair never looked good as yours. I'm like, you don't have any hair, dude. Like,
fuck you.
You're almost to the point of not having none, bruh.
God, we are such a random-looking friendship from the outside.
Yeah.
Like, you could not be more different. And every time I brought you around, a lot of my queer friends, they want to fucking hate you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out that I'm an ally.
What's your bio right now on Instagram?
Your favorite lesbian's favorite lesbian.
He is my favorite lesbian.
I mean, only reason I'm allowed to say that is because most of my friends that are, I don't want to say female because I sound like most of my friends that are girls, including you to an extent, who put them on.
Wait, I'm a girl to an extent.
It was to an extent of what I'm going to say next.
Yeah, sorry.
Not that you're a female to an extent. So I'm the one that put probably half of my friend group on Sabrina Carpenter, Chapel Roan.
Yes.
So, and Tate McRae. So
shut up.
I can say just, your boys got taste.
You wore a pink Pony Club shirt.
to
the gay bar. Yeah.
It's in my car.
Oh, it's in your trunk?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's in my trunk right now.
Let's go. You're strapped up in a different way.
I got my pink
I keep that chapel on me.
Ready to rock, dude. I'm going to the chapel. Are we gonna get married? I don't know. Chapel, call me.
Oh, that's what I love, though. I do love it. It's such a random friendship, but if you break it down, because it's like how you're my plus one, how you know how to handle yourself. We come from two totally different industries, but you've dealt with being recruited, talking to agents, talking to these big people, meeting famous people, all that type of stuff. So you're not fazed by, I don't know, shit, or like being starstruck.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Like, you know how to handle yourself. And you've even helped me with like, oh no, you should say this in a contract or shit like that.
You should have you should have this person in your side. You should have this person working your deals. If like manager versus an agent, like the manager isn't really required to get you jobs. That's your agent because that's how they get paid. Your manager will manage your funds, things like that. Because I've dealt with that. I've had an agent before.
Right.
But backtracking a little bit, you say we're a funny friend group, friendship.
Funny looking friendship. Yeah.
But we're just only funny looking.
Yeah.
Once you meet us, we're about the same, gone through the same things, have the same interests, have the same likes, have the same dislikes. We're pretty even.
Right.
Even going on pretty much every I'm gonna say viewpoint for the third time in a row.
Yeah.
We're just, anything that's an issue, anything that's a thought, belief, we're pretty much in the same realm. Like,
bitch, we stay up till 4 a.m. just sitting in the car talking about politics, music, all of it.
Oh yeah.
And that's what I do love, though, about this podcast and, like, doing it. But also, it's because I feel like there's this thing going on right now where, especially for, like, queer people and, like, the younger generation, people make a lot of assumptions, judge a book by its cover, anything like that. But it's like, me and you were so different in so many ways, but you're one of my best friends in the whole world. And it's, you know, you got to get past how people look and all that kind of stuff. And it's like, we really do have a lot in common and shit like that.
Yeah, we only differ we really don't differ. It's just the fact that I'm a big dude and you're a lesbian, a little lesbian girl.
Lesbian.
And that's really that's where the differences stop.
Right. Yeah.
That's why we get along so well. That's why I bring you around my friends. They pretty much like you right away. Same thing when I go around, your friends like me right away.
Are you kidding? I feel so honored when people meet me. They're like, oh, yeah, I've heard about you. I'm like, oh, my God, Cody talks about me? Oh, my God, he's like, so gay.
My gay comedian, Sydney.
It's mine, personally.
It's my comic gay.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not with my lesbian right now. It's like, oh, the gay comic? Yeah.
Yeah, her. I think when you were on a first date and you were like, oh, you want to go meet some of my friends? And it's literally just a group of 5 dykes.
Yeah. I mean, it hit.
It hit.
It was a great move by me.
It's a great move on your part to be like, yeah, come meet my friends. And it's just a bunch of girls. And they're like, oh, my God, he's cute and an ally. I'm proud of you.
One of the best things I've ever had in the last 3 weeks is Baja Blast Zero in a can, ice cold. Holy shit.
Are you promoting something?
Oh, my God. Yes, I might as well. What, Jay gave me that? It was either Jay or Jewel gave me one at Depot. And I took it home and put it in the fridge, and the next day I drank it. It was the best thing. I ordered a 12-pack.
Alcohol or?
No, just the Baja Blast, zero sugar in a can. The Mountain Dew Baja Blast.
But that sounds so fucking good.
Because the sugar is a very, very I'm not a sugar guy.
Yes.
But I had like 3 of them today.
Really?
I'm smoking through that 12-pack.
You're cracked out right now,
I'm
man.
smoking through that 12-pack.
You're ready for your 3 workouts later, dog.
Absolutely. I got that gat in the trunk.
The fact that you have Chapel Roan shirt and excessive amounts of Mountain Dew in your trunk?
Well, the Mountain Dew's at home.
Okay.
I have gat pre-workout.
You're so... the range on
There's
you
a wig.
is one of my... Oh, you have your Princess Diana
wig in
wig.
There. There's a full set of football pads in there.
Dude,
cleats.
I want to see you dressed as Princess Diana tackling people.
Uh-oh. Maybe.
It's your go-to Halloween costume every year.
It's been the last 4 years. Yeah. Shout out Nadia.
What do you mean you're Princess Diana walking across the street?
I am. I hate these gays, man. What are you talking about?
I fucking can't. Okay, let's start with this one. How did you two become best friends?
Oh, we traded nudes.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
I thought you were kidding.
That. No, it's
this
dead
did
serious.
happen.
That's how it happened. Yeah.
This is going to ruin my lesbian street cred.
Yeah, we were at, I'm going to go deep right now.
Yeah, go deep,
I'm going to go as deep as I can.
Go deep.
I'm trying to go down. So we went to brunch at Iron Horse Tavern. And
Shout out.
we were like, oh, my God, Sydney. This is Cody. Cody, this is Sydney. We're like, oh, you seem cool. And I think the first thing was, it might have, I don't remember anything that happened before, but it was something about, I was like, you have huge tits.
Did I still had the huge tits at this time.
You had the huge tits.
I was in the process of getting my appointment for the breast reduction.
Yes.
That's it.
And you, I don't know if you offered or if I jokingly mentioned, you're like, I have a picture. And I was like, cool, if you send me yours, I'll send you mine.
Yeah.
So we airdropped photos of each other to each other.
We did.
And ever since, we've been like this, dude.
Dude, fuck it, like this. Because they surprise people. And so I think that used to be my party trick. I was like, dude, you want to see some crazy knockers? And they were my knockers.
So, well, look at these tits this girl just sent me. Oh, wait, these are mine.
These are mine. Dude, I used to be able to drop them on a girl's face. They would clap when I ran downstairs. I could crush a can, dog.
Can of soup or can of cola?
Both. One for each. Damn, that really is how it started.
That's how it started, yeah.
Yeah, and then I wasn't the biggest fan of you in the beginning.
Like they all are.
Well, because it was also prefaced with, hey, this is Cody. Cody sometimes is a little fucked up in what he says.
Very.
But the good thing about you is that if you cross a boundary, I'm like, Cody, like when you tried to show your ass in the green room.
I had a new tattoo.
And I was like,
I had
Cody.
I had a new tattoo. It's on the upper part of my butt cheek. A new
tattoo, yeah. And
I was like, do you want to see? I was going to pull my whole ass out.
Well,
I mean, it's a lot of ass to get it out, but it's not the whole thing.
You do be ripping pants left and right, my guy.
I can't stop. This is very frustrating. I have so many pairs of pants. I'm like, ooh, let's try these on. Oh, yeah. My whole ass is out.
Yeah, and now we're BFFs from seeing each other's body parts.
It was that, and then we hung out intermittently, I think, for the next year and a half.
Yeah,
and in
groups. Yeah,
it really started, I think, 2 years ago.
I think it was that agency party.
No, it was right before. It was Halloween.
Oh, Halloween!
I was out and about.
Yes,
you were out and about.
Yes, I always forget about that.
I think we were right next to each other, so we ended up meeting up and going to a Halloween party together.
Yes, you were Princess Diana.
Yep, that was the second year in a row.
Yeah, and I was Malfoy's fuckboy cousin Chad from Slytherin. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Colton.
Also,
Chad. You change the name every year, so
well,
I love your
I'm a Chad, but my name is Colton.
I love your creativity.
Fuck you.
Your multiple names.
You can call me Colt, so you can ride me later, babe.
Thanks. So I want to call an Uber. Just ride my little pony home.
It was that, yeah, because we had never hung out one-on-one, and then
and then literally 2 months later.
Yeah, the party.
Yeah, I think you came to the playoff game with your dad.
I did.
And then we hung out the next week. I think you came. Did you come out with us after the championship game on Black Friday?
I think so.
All the girls came.
Yes.
I think you might have popped up. And then we hung out that next. I think it was that night you mentioned it, or it was Saturday night.
Yeah.
You mentioned it, and I was like, well, actually, I don't have anything to do on Friday, so
right.
Totally.
Because you're.
Oh my God.
What? Holy shit. I love you so much, Adam.
Yeah.
God damn it. Adam is the best bartender in and outside of Merc right now. Dude, Baja blast me, bro. Fucking yeah, dude.
Baja blast me up.
Dude, there's nothing better with a strap and a blast. That's so nice.
Is this the color of your first dildo?
Yeah, it is actually. Yeah.
It's funny, my first cologne was Aqua Velva.
Really? This was Dottie's favorite chew toy for a while, the dildo. Yeah. So yeah, I guess after that, because you were always a down-ass bitch too, anything we did, yeah, just here we are now.
And our new thing's pool.
We love pool.
We've been playing pool a lot.
That's our MO. We go, you come to my shows.
And then we go play pool.
We go play pool and then sit in the car and talk about everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I might add, I think I was on a 47-0 losing streak.
Shit. Yeah, you were.
And now I'm on like a fucking heater. I'm on a generational run.
I'm
right
bad
now.
now.
I'm beating you so bad in pool lately. I almost have to remove the ally moniker.
Dude, I'm pretty useless at pool. I'm like balls on a dildo. I'm that useless right now.
Beating you over the head with a stick every day.
What that? Not very ally of you, dog.
I know. I'm sorry.
Shit.
All I do is I set the cue up on the AMI or the touch tunes with all my songs.
You do. My favorite is when
gets me in a zone.
When you go shit and you're still playing it.
It's like because it was quiet. I needed another one.
Okay.
What sucks is I actually like that song. I missed the whole thing.
You did. You really did. Cody, quick question. 4-3 or 4-4 or 4-2 nickel?
3-3-5.
Oh.
3-3-5 if you're in college or high school. Once you get into the NFL, I want big bodies up front. So what I do with the 3-3-5 is we show a lot and run other stuff, and we blitz, we stunt. We're constantly moving. We're lining up in different fronts. So sometimes the 3-3-5 looks like a 4-2 nickel. Sometimes it looks like a 3-4. Sometimes it looks like a 4-3. You never know. It's all personnel. So if I have a big linebacker that's in the edge, in the front, maybe sometimes you're looking at a 6'4", 6'2 defense. Looking at a 46 bear. You don't know. A 50 front. You'll see a 50 front. You never know.
Yeah.
Sometimes the nose is shaded. Sometimes he's head up. Sometimes the DN's in a 3. Sometimes he's lined up in a 4, moving to a 3. You don't know. But we do run a lot of man coverage because we blitz and stunt to get to the quarterback. And if we are sending more than we have, Engage 8 is actually very good defense. It's not what I call, but I run a stick defense behind it. So we'll run cover 2, and I'll stick our safeties on the hashes, and they'll play pretty much downhill. If you're going to throw something over the middle, they're going to go take the guy's head off. But we're also sending everybody and their mother at your quarterback.
I regret immediately asking this question. You just mansplained a whole fucking defense to me.
Well, once again, it is the X's and O's, but it's also the Jimmies and Joes. You gotta have the players too.
I feel like we're just on a sports podcast now.
That's too bad.
Is this what you like to run, like when you're coaching, or when you played for the Indianapolis Colts? For 2 weeks.
The Indianapolis Colts for 2 weeks. We ran a 3-4 with a sub dime package. It was a 4-2-5 where the Mike linebacker got taken out.
Who was a quarterback when you were there?
Andrew Luck.
It
was Andrew Luck. It was the year that Frank Gore was there. So I saw he was on the team. Andre Johnson was there on the team. Trent Cole. Robert Mathis was still there.
You were on a great team.
Yeah, so it was the Deflategate team. So it was the team that went to the AFC title against the Pats and got smoked out of their brains.
Yep.
But they came out that next year just like thinking shit didn't stink, dude. They thought they were so tight, and they had the worst draft ever, the worst front office moves ever. Yeah. And that team went out and won 3 games. And now all those coaches are fired, and literally there's nobody on that team that's still there.
Perfect. So. Including you.
Yeah, I did. They should have kept me. Maybe things would have been better.
Dude, we could have gone to state
I was the butterfly on the water that hit and caused the ripples.
Well, now you get brought out to Germany to fucking play games. Huh?
Yeah,
you do.
Yeah, they call me a sleeper agent. They call me and I go, all right, let's go burn all my PTO.
There you go.
Go to Germany and play football.
Okay, let's see. How about this one? I'm excited for this one. Most wild story we have together. I feel like from the top of my head, I have a couple, but I want to hear yours. You
should go first.
I think one of them, I don't think, we might have to cut this one out. One of the first wild stories we had, I think, is when, so I was on the second to last show of the tour with Sereni, and I brought you, and we shared a bed.
Oh, yeah.
As we do from time to time. And I definitely brought back a girl, and you passed out in the bed next to us, and I was fully making out, and a girl on top of me as you were snoring in my ear. I think that's just... Oh, Cody, how do you like your eggs in the morning?
Fertilized.
God damn it. Experience with coming out while pursuing a comedy career.
Is this for me?
Yes. Yes. Cody, it's your moment. The one thing I am like bummed about in the grand scheme of things is like, because we've only been good friends for a couple years now, I don't really have any close friends currently that saw me start stand up. like, have seen me go through that whole transition. Because I started when I was fucking 19. Like, baby, you hardly know who you are at 19 in general.
Yeah, I thought Wolverine beard was cool. That's what I was doing at 19. So, I get it.
Yeah. Going back and watching those videos of me at 19 is wild performing stand-up. Very cringy.
Yeah.
Also,
that time of the world was cringy.
That is true.
And
that was 2015.
Yeah. That was a cringy time.
Yeah.
I had a man bun in 2015.
You did.
That's
glad you left that.
So you got to be able to remember, you weren't cringy, just the material in life is cringy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It is weird because, like, I had no idea I wanted to do stand-up. I was going to school full-time to be an engineer, and I randomly, like, tried it. I was going to school full-time, randomly did a stand-up comedy class where they teach you, like, the basics of, like, kind of how to write or, like, what to talk about, that type of thing.
Yeah.
At 19, and then it forced you to do an open mic after the classes. So I did the open mic. I blacked out. I was so nervous. I don't remember any of it. But for my first time, it was really fucking good. Really good. And
where was the open mic?
It was a Comedy Spot.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Which
is that the one you talk about?
Mm-hmm.
Like, is your first show?
Yep.
Because you did your actual first show there.
That was my first time ever performing.
Okay.
Was there. And which was cute since that's where I finished my first ever tour, was in the same place I ever started. And after that, I just remember getting off stage like, holy shit, I want to do this. But it was weird too, because it's the easiest way, like when you first start stand-up, is self-deprecating shit.
Yeah.
But I was still so new and freshly out, I didn't realize how much it was going to be a way for me to accept myself and like be gay, because I was so uncomfortable with it for so long. I mean, I was in the closet for so long, and then I got like shoved off my basketball team when I came out.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't like super comfortable being gay, and obviously like I had the short haircut and everything like that, but it was like saying, like, owning that I was like very gay was super hard, which is kind of crazy to look back now that like my stand-up is so obviously centered around it.
Yeah.
But it became such a way for me to accept myself and everything like that, which is really cool. That now I can just make strangers laugh about dumb pussy jokes. When I used to be like, I don't know. That's crazy.
Has anybody ever seen one?
That's wild. I don't do that.
We're all on the same page here.
Yeah. Experience with coming out. It was definitely a way for me to accept myself, but then it's also crazy too, because once I started talking about it, I was like, okay, you talk about what you know in stand-up, and I make it funny, and you make it funny for the masses, so people who aren't even gay can still laugh at it, which I'm really good at. But then I remember, because it's still a little scary going into some like rural places where there aren't gay people, and you're like, okay, let me do this. This is going to be interesting. Like, there was this one show I went to up in Weed.
Yeah.
And I was with my friend Chelsea, who is a half-black comic. But this place was so rural and, like, conservative that when we ordered our drinks, the bartender wouldn't look at Chelsea, gave me her drinks to give to her.
Oh.
And I was like, how am I supposed to go talk about eating pussy when they don't even like black people up here?
I don't know.
It worked out. It was actually one of the funnest shows ever. And that's the crazy.
It's just the bartender was an asshole?
Well, that's the crazy thing, too. Performing in conservative places are the most fun.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about any of it. So, like, when I go to San Francisco and Oakland and I say gay instead of queer, and they get mad because it's not as inclusive. But then I go to fucking conservative places and I'm like, oh, yeah, fags. They're like, yeah, she said it.
I think it's probably a little bit because they're not identifying with any of it. It's just outside jokes where if you do go somewhere where it is, they do identify with it. They feel attacked.
Yeah. I think one of my favorite backhanded compliments was, I used to be homophobic, but you were really funny.
It's like, did you stop like a couple minutes ago? Or you used to be homophobic when you walked in?
I'm doing the Lord's work.
You are.
Yes, I really am. Kamala should have hired me on that campaign, man. We could have got him.
I don't think she had any of those. She was missing any of the gay votes.
I don't know. There's some fucking Caitlyn Jenner. Yeah. Dating and doing comedy is awful.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you had like a good, like, oh, this would be great material, but I can't go up and roast my girlfriend on stage.
Not even that too, but like I remember one of the first girls I dated in comedy, I would go up and do like just fuck around, obviously, and she was like,
"Oh, she believed
you
it.
act really single on stage."
Because people pay me to act single on stage.
Yeah, unless you gonna pay me.
Well, who is it? Last night, Ryan. Good House?
Yeah, Good Case.
Good Case. Ryan,
yes.
Good Case. Yeah, he made that comment because he always says, oh, he's been single for 8 years. But like now he's like, how much longer can I use this joke? I'm living with my girlfriend. I've been dating for a year.
Right.
So I'm like, do I continue the joke? But it's like I'm talking about all this, but I got a ring on my finger. Type stuff like that. So like I can see that it's difficult. But you have to remember it's a performance act.
For sure.
Sydney Steigert's, even though it's your name and who you go by.
Yeah.
What's on Marquee is different than Sydney Steigert's in a personal world.
Absolutely. And a lot of people don't get that, I think. They see me perform once and they think they know me, which is good in a sense because I want people to think they know me off my performance, but that's not all I am.
They want to feel the genuinity.
Right.
But it's true to an extent. Like obviously it is you up there, but at the same time it's not actually you that you see when you're out on the side of the road, when you're walking, going to the bar, hanging out in a social setting. Like it's a performative act of myself.
Right.
It's not quite as like Chaperone and Kaylee.
Correct.
Where it's like this is not who I am by any means.
It's an extension of myself. It's a version.
It's a performative version. It's the difference between here's the story and the source material versus the movie or the play that comes out on it.
Right.
We can't fit everything into an hour and a half. You're going to get it a certain way. They're going to be embellishing a couple items.
And that's why I will never date someone who meets me as a comic first.
What if it's, they meet you as the comic, they're a fan, and they meet you in a social setting and then see you a couple times and they're able to diagnose or differentiate?
I mean, that's different. But if it's like if you see my show and then it's like fangirly or obviously, I like attention because I do stand-up, but attention off stage is very different because I also you always get the basic questions like, first of all, tell me a joke is annoying off stage. But it's like, okay, who are your favorite comedians? How'd you get into stand-up? And it's like, yeah, I know that's how we get to know each other, but also there's so much more to me than a comedian. So people assume they just know everything about me as a comic or they're like a fan.
That's just the burden of fame. So it's like me, like obviously I have more to offer than the fact that I played football.
Correct.
But that's their way to know me. That's their initial entry point. It's how willing are you to open yourself up to people to let them see more of you if you deem them worthy. Not like you're the judgment.
Right.
Giver. But like someone's the first thing they don't know what the fuck to ask you. They go, "You're a comedy. Let's do comedy stuff. See if you're into it, and then you can start talking about other stuff." That's what people. Football related pretty much 90% of the time.
For sure. Ask. But then it's hard to differentiate. Like, oh, do you actually want to be here because you like me, or are you just here to chase clout?
There you go. There's another step into that.
That's the hard one too.
But you just ride the train.
You just
ride the train.
Choo choo. Most likely to awards.
Oh, most likely to awards? I don't know.
What most likely would you give me?
Most likely? I don't know. The first thing that came up in my head, it probably will happen. But it's very specific to you. It's not even like, most likely thing like you just said, so now I'm spiraling.
Well, say it.
Like most likely to create a branded dildo, 100%
you. Wait. That's beautiful. That's a good one.
You just said it, but it's just like a clone of mine.
I feel like we could work on something together. Yeah. Just mass produce it for girls who love me but want to fuck you. I feel like there's got to be a weird kink out there where someone would want me to wear that on them. I don't know how I feel about that.
There was a ploy in place. It never happened. I don't know how you would have felt about it.
What?
It wasn't my idea.
What?
Gift you a dildo, but it was really just a clone of mine.
There was a ploy to do that for my birthday?
Yeah.
And you didn't do it?
And like have you use it.
Bitch, I'm fucking
just to
dead.
find out. Oh my God. It's like, yeah, you were just totally.
Who were you plotting this with?
What do you think?
There's 2 people that come to mind.
Yes, both are true.
B and C?
Mm-hmm.
I just want to feel close to you, babe.
There's like, yeah. He's like, I'll help you. It's like, I don't need help doing the mold.
He?
No.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, who?
She was like, I can help you if you need help.
Of course
she. Like, I can do this myself.
Yeah, I'm sure she did suggest that.
I can mold my own wiener.
Well, now I feel like I have to have one. You want me to mold my pussy?
No.
Jesus Christ.
It's different because you're not feeling mine.
Right.
Whoever you're with is feeling it.
That's true. Kind of want the balls on it though. Does it? It probably comes with the balls too, huh?
Saggy skin too. They'll
Oh, dude, did you know that one Brandon dildo I got in Boston?
It's Tom Brady's, huh?
Yeah.
You got a branded dildo?
It's
like it's the mold of a porn star?
No. It's, well, I guess it's not technically branded then, but it's this company. They do dildos, but it's like a turkey baster dildo. So there's a syringe in it, and you can put sperm in it and inject it in.
Yeah, and it's a cummy dildo.
Yeah, yeah, like for when you want to knock up your wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, and someone gifted me that for free. But it's also really great for shooting tequila out of it.
Wow. Hornitos branded.
Yeah. Honestly, Kirkland. I would do Kirkland. Yeah.
It brings the boom.
I got it in Boston at the last show I did there, and I brought my mom with me because she's never been to Boston. So it was like a cute moment where I could bring my mom on the road with me. But then, of course, I got gifted a dildo. And
you put it in her carry-on too, huh?
Maybe. She's a single woman of fucking 28 years, okay? It's more likely she has it than I do. But she threw it to me while I was on stage.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she Tom Brady'd that bitch.
Was it in the packaging or was it just straight?
It was straight, just straight spiral shaft.
Just wasn't, it was out of the box.
It was at this point. It was. She unpackaged it.
There we go. She undressed it.
You don't talk about my dildo with my mom that way. No. Oh yeah. No, that's a good one. I do like that. Never used it, obviously, other than squirting tequila in people's mouth.
Cool. Don't ever do that to me.
I'm gonna do it to you.
Don't ever do it to me.
On this podcast.
If you want to come back on. Aren't you going to Boston again next month?
I am.
In a couple of weeks, actually, right?
Yeah. Oh, shit, that's coming up at the same...
The Dorchester
Brewing Company.
Dorchester, she has to take a little ferry to get there.
No, that's to Cape Cod. Dorchester, you don't need a ferry. It's literally...
Which was the one you went on a ferry?
Provincetown.
Oh.
That's on Cape Cod.
Oh.
Yeah, the gay weekend. That was the most amazing thing in my life still. Dorchester's just like a little south of Boston. Have you been to Boston?
Only on a layover.
Oh, okay. Their airport's awful.
Yeah.
Hate it.
Yeah, I was coming back from Switzerland.
Oh, okay.
I was hurt.
Yeah.
And they made me like get up and do the whole bomb shakedown on me.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, I'm American. I came from Portugal because that was the layover. Get off me. They're like, can you stand up? We got to check your wheelchair. I'm like, you guys gave me the wheelchair.
You gave
me. This is your wheelchair. So let me check. They took all my freaking things off. I'm like fresh off surgery. Making me
shit,
stand up
yeah.
on one leg. I was like, dude, this sucks.
Fuck that place.
Portugal and Switzerland, they just let me skate on through. And now I'm in my own country, and you guys are just being dickbags.
Boston feels like it's got a little chip on its shoulder.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck, man? I was like, I'm already having a terrible time.
Right.
And I got this guy who doesn't know what he's doing stroking me. Fuck.
God, I love Boston. It's at the same brewery I performed at before. It's 2 stories brewery.
Ooh,
it's super fucking
cool.
It's dope. And it's like the rooftop deck kind of, and it overlooks all of Boston, but it's ran by one of my friends who's gay. And so she brings me out there every now and then, and we just go perform, and there's no like upfront fee, which is really fucking cool to go perform there.
You just get door or tickets? How does that work?
You can get tickets online at my website, sydneysteiger.com.
Bing bong.
Or at the door. Yeah, it'll probably sell out, hopefully.
So no upfront fee. Do they get a percentage of the tickets or in business side of things?
I'm basically just like, hey, I'm going to guarantee this many people, and there will be a 2-drink minimum. So they get their money from
the
drink sales. And it's great fucking drinks, too, obviously.
It's beer, right?
It's a beer and cider and salsa.
They make it all there.
Yeah, they do. It's massive. This place is
there.
fucking massive. So this time in Boston was like the first time I actually got to walk around and explore too. And they have this thing called, I think it's called like the Freedom Trail, where basically since it's such an old city, it's super walkable. Okay. So it takes you around all of Boston, and you get to see like a bunch of landmarks and all this stuff, right? And then there's the one where you come to the Boston Massacre.
Yeah, which is 4 people, by the way.
And I made that joke where I was like, damn, I miss when massacres meant 4 people.
It wasn't very massacre-y.
With muskets. I'm like, damn, I miss those days.
It's like seeing football scores from the past, like 122-0. I'm like, they were playing high school kids. Half the team was at war. Like, what are we talking about here? 122-0,
Bitch,
same thing. Like,
this is what I love too. The group of lesbians that have befriended me in Boston, they all play on a flag football team.
Oh,
they're all flag football gays. And I remember when we were in Provincetown, we were at this pool party, and above the pool is like where the hotel was, and they were like throwing the football down to people, and the football got in the pool, and I went to go grab it, and someone was like, oh, like, here, give it here and I'll throw it. And I was like, watch this. And I threw it back perfectly because I played, QB for our Powder Puff team, and shout out. And they were like, oh my God, we got our new quarterback for the team.
And that's how they're friends now?
Yeah, that's how we're friends now. They're trying to recruit me pretty hard,
They haven't won every game that Sydney's played.
Haven't played.
Interception.
Oh, the best part is when I did play Powder Puff, I played against my first girlfriend ever. But we weren't out or together yet, and I beat her. Did you just tornado that dog? There's an atmospheric river coming.
So you had to beat her down?
I had to beat her down.
And you couldn't go console her after?
Take that.
Nobody can see us that we love each other out in these hills.
Why are we talking like that?
Is he from the hills?
I'm from the hills of El Dorado.
Fun fact, that's where the movie Road to El Dorado is from.
Yes, it is.
There's gold up in these hills.
And then my favorite part is when after the game, my grandma and grandpa were just like, oh, is that your special friend, Natalie? And then they got her an ornament that year that says special friend on it.
Really?
Yeah. Special friend.
That's so fucked up. I would hate that.
Turns out my grandma never told my grandpa that I'm gay. So after we broke up, he was just like, oh, are you still friends with Natalie? Where's she been? Haven't seen her in a while.
It's like, this isn't the olden days, Grandma. We don't marry the first person we fuck.
Oh, goodness. There's one really weird question down at the bottom that I don't even know really what it means. Do you see it? At the bottom?
Sex toys, favorite scene or video that is not porn but makes you
Wait, now that you say it out loud, I can answer that.
Yeah, like what's your favorite scene or video that is not porn but makes you come? I guess.
Makes you.
Or FMK. What the fuck's that mean?
Fuck, marry, kill. I think that's a
Oh.
different topic.
Okay,
I
no,
think they're
these
two
all
different.
these all have commas. in there.
Yes. We love grammar, Cody.
So favorite scene or video that is not porn but wet fire.
I can confidently say that the scene in Jennifer's Body with Amanda Seyfried and Megan Fox, I would Google that on YouTube all the time and just watch it when they were making out.
Yeah.
You know the scene I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That one was my gay awakening for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, for me it was the deleted scene on the DVD.
I don't like the way you're touching that knob while you're saying this.
The deleted scene from the DVD of Dodgeball where it's the cheerleaders.
Yeah.
That one.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yep.
Well, now we're all gonna go fucking look at this.
There's like a bunch of
Dodgeball, the funny movie.
Yeah. From the championship, they have the hot girl dancers in the pink. There's like a whole thing in the DVD.
Yeah.
Where it's just them dancing.
Yeah. Just them dancing.
Oh yeah. Big fan. Also, the candy cane girl from The Grinch. The blonde one.
Oh.
Way too much ass for Whoville.
For Whoville.
Excuse me. That was way too much ass. Is what I posted the other day.
I'm fucking dead.
It is insane. It's where they're climbing up the mountain with Cindy Lou Who's brothers.
Uh-huh.
And there's one where it's panning up. And you're just like, that is what the it's a lot of ass. It's a lot of ass. And then she's in the candy cane outfit during the holiday cheermeister.
Yes.
Scene.
Yes. Oh my God. That's so fucking. Boys are so horny about everything.
Yeah. So when you think of sugar plums and gumdrops and stuff, mine is just her going around my head while I'm sleeping, waiting for Santa to come.
I feel like gays aren't any better though. There was a whole gay awakening during the Scooby-Doo animated movie, The Three Witches, the Hex Girls.
Oh yeah.
And
the
that's
goth ones.
Yes, and they were like, "Oh, that like an animated character did it for you."
Yeah. It's. I mean, there's been plenty.
Ruh-roh.
It can go on and on and on.
It can go on and on.
On and on and on. Like I hope Christmas morning, Principal Newman is under my tree.
Ooh, Miss Honey. Miss Honey from Matilda.
It's been a while since I've seen that.
She was the teacher, and she's the one who took Matilda, and just the way she cared for her.
Oh, yeah.
No, Miss Honey was just hot too.
Miss Honey, I'm a big Lila Garrity.
Oh, I'm watching.
Minka Kelly.
I'm rewatching that right now.
Minka Kelly's my all time.
You are. You do give some Chris Riggin vibes a little bit. Like you're like a bad boy, but you're actually not. And Lila Garrity is hot. Lila Garrity.
Or, I mean,
we could keep going.
We're gonna do the gay way of just how sports guys just name inanimate athletes.
Inanimate athletes?
That's not the word.
Do you mean
just random athletes? Like, oh yeah, David Ortiz, nice. But
no,
like,
Big Poppy.
Kate Bosworth from Blue Crush.
Oh shit, that's a good one too.
Kate Beckinsale.
Kate Beckinsale and everything.
Mm-hmm. Even now, she looks crazy. But
oh yeah.
Even now.
The movie Stick It. Did you ever see that?
Oh, I love her. She's in that cop show too.
Yes, when she's coming out of the ice bath.
Yeah.
She's not even gay in real life, which is really heartbreaking to think that she made.
She wasn't gay in the movie either.
Wine, but she was pretty gay coded. You know.
She was just a tomboy.
Yeah. But there's so many gays that was her awakening, and then she's not even in the trenches eating.
Oh, Princess Fiona.
Really?
At night.
Get in my swamp.
Get in my swamp, you big green bitch. Arf.
I want you to be Shrek one day. No?
No. I mean, I like a good costume, but once you start telling me I have to paint my face.
You know what? That's good to know about other things as well.
I don't want to be. I don't want to be all fucking painted up all night.
I'll
wear short shorts and be.
You're wearing them right now, yeah.
Well, yeah, because this is a daily thing. I'll wear those. Those are fine. Those make me feel good.
Just
once you start painting me,
be the bartender from Shrek.
No. No. I do have to find some kind of Renaissance outfit for next month.
What's happening next month?
Medieval times. Going to medieval times and can see the
Oh, where you like eat the food with your hands and watch them joust and shit?
Yeah, like in the movie Cable Guy.
Yes, I did that once back in the day.
Times.
Yeah.
There's one there's one in Buena Park, California, which is kind of near where my dad grew up.
That's the one right outside like Anaheim, right?
Yeah, it's the one right.
Yes,
it's right down the street from Knott's Berry Farm.
That's when I went to back in the day. Yeah.
So going to that one.
You're gonna dress up for it?
That's the idea.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm gonna dress up as.
Yeah.
I've been told like a friar, but all the friar outfits I've been watching Vikings, they all make me look like Athelstan. So if you're a big Vikings fan, Athelstan is the little monk boy that that Ragnar takes from the English.
How do you know this?
It was in the TV show.
You know so much random shit.
I know. But he's the monk boy they take, and then they convert him into paganism.
Oh.
And then they go back to raid England again, and he gets held over as a hostage, I guess, or pretty much the same thing, little reverses. And he goes back to Christianity, but Ragnar still likes him. But it's just anytime you send me those outfits, I'm like, I look like Athelstan.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like Athelstan.
Is that a bad thing, though?
I don't know. They did try to have him join them in bed, like his first night staying.
Oh, my God.
So maybe, I don't know.
Maybe.
But it's either that, like a friar. I don't want to dress like a knight, but it could be handsome Shrek.
You should be a horse.
I have to buy another ticket then for my ass.
It walks in 5 seconds after me.
No, it's either that or like handsome Shrek.
Shrek would be a good one. You do look like handsome Shrek.
It's just Shrek's outfit, just not green.
Exactly. You could do that.
Or I could be the pickle man from the Renaissance fair. He's like, ooh, the pickles, the pickly, and all things pickly. Yeah, so I have to figure out that. That should be fun. I've been wanting to go to medieval times for the last like 5 years.
Really? Yes. This has been like a bucket list item?
Well, I've been there. I just have wanted to go, and I've driven by. It's the third one that I've been near and haven't been able to go. Like in Chicago has one. And when I was in Chicago in April, I was like jokingly saying it to the rest of the training class that I was going to go. And then when I got to my hotel room, I was like, I'm fucking going. Second expense it. I'm going.
There you go. That's how you do it.
And I went to go buy the ticket, and they were sold out.
Oh.
So I was like, damn.
So are you going with your team then?
No, we're going with like the girls.
Oh, cool.
Going with the girls.
But not me.
Yeah, sorry. You're going to be in Dorchester.
Oh, okay. That's fine. I love that you know my schedule, babe.
It's the same night. Literally the same night.
Same night.
So you'll be in Dorchester. I'll be eating with my hands and drinking wine.
Oh, wine.
I hope they have any mead. Do you guys have any mead or ale? I'm thirsty.
Thirsty.
Libations, please.
Libations.
But yeah, so got to do that. But also, something that's been happening to me for a while is I've been going back and watching movies that I never watched when they came out.
Ooh, I like that.
Like in the last 10 years. Like I never saw the movie Aloha with Bradley Cooper, Rachel McAdams, Emma Stone.
And
I'd never watched that movie because I remember it came out. It was 2015. 2015 was a weird year. Came out, had a lot of backlash because in the story, Emma Stone's character is Hawaiian, like 50% Hawaiian.
Oh, yes.
But she doesn't look Hawaiian. So there was a lot of like
I remember hearing
bad press about it.
Yes.
So, and people were like, oh, stupid movie, whatever. But when you watch the movie, because I finally watched it, because TikTok all the time, it'll play a clip, and I go, well, I guess I'm not going to stop thinking about this until I watch it.
Of course.
So I went to go watch it. Great movie. Hilarious. Very funny.
Yeah.
Very heartwarming.
Cute.
Whole little deal. But the whole movie, like the running joke is that her character tells everybody that she's a quarter Hawaiian. All the time because she doesn't look it.
So it's a bit.
It's the bit, yes. And now I understand why they made that casting choice.
Yeah.
Well, I still understand why people were pissed, but it's like if you watch the movie,
you have to actually watch it.
The running joke is just like, oh yeah, your girl's really nice. It's like, yeah, did she tell you she was quarter Hawaiian? It's like, yeah, she says it all the time.
That's the point.
She's fighting for her life on the island. But yeah, that great movie. The same thing with Suits. I never watched Suits.
Yes, I did go back and watch
literally
that.
Somebody posted like the opening scene.
Yeah.
When he's running away from the
Yes.
and I'm like, oh, let's watch that. Now it's a huge hit.
Yeah. I went back and watched $1 Million Baby recently.
Oh yeah.
I didn't watch that when it came out, and I know it's like an iconic movie.
Neither did
I
I
had no idea it ended the way it fucking did, and then I sobbed for like 30 minutes.
Yeah. And you never need to watch it again.
Never again.
Like,
I thought it was going to be like a cool, heartfelt. Nope. Awful.
Yeah.
It ruined me. I only know that reference from the Scary Movie movies. Yeah.
Right?
Where it's everyone just...
You just go, oh. Like going back and watching all the gag movies, which I miss, by the way.
We should make those again.
But those are all the Wayans brothers. And they kind of forced them out. That's why you don't really see them anymore. Because disaster movie, epic movie, superhero movie.
Yes. Well, they got really bad there for a second.
We're the Spartans.
Oh my God. Yeah.
It's just the 300 where it's just so many jokes. But Kim K's in all of them.
Is she? I didn't realize that.
She's in We're the Spartans, but it's like a reference to Kim K.
Gotcha.
On all of them, because from 2008 to 2014 was just that meteoric rise.
Yes.
Of Kim Kardashian and keeping up with the Kardashians.
Of course.
So just every joke is a Kim K joke.
Mm-hmm. Yes. I wish we saw in movies like that.
They don't make money. That's why.
Well, because it's also, I don't know, comedy. It's not that funny anymore. Because it's like just some of them are just too stupid.
What are we going to joke about now? Fucking bombings. Come on.
Now we have comedians just at political rallies too.
Like that's what it's all going to be.
That's what it is now.
I mean, SNL is doing a good job of kind of taking over that.
They are getting better.
Realm.
They got the stand-up comics on there now too.
But they're the ones making all the they're really quick with it too.
Yes.
Like did you watch last Saturday?
Which one was
so
that?
So they did what 2 weeks ago with
was that
Ariana Grande? They did the espresso.
Yes, Domingo.
And then they just did Hot to Go one.
Oh, did they?
On Saturday.
Oh, I didn't see that.
I was watching it with Bree. And I was like, oh my God, they're doing Hot to Go. And they go to do it. And I'm just like, oh, DOMINGO. I was like, oh my God.
They did it.
I can't believe they did it so quick.
Yes.
It was literally like 3 weeks in between.
Was that the one with John Mulaney?
No, it's the guy that looks like John Mulaney. It's the guy in the cast that looks like him.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
He's the husband. But it's like they did it. That was the wedding. And this was the baby shower.
Gotcha.
And it came out, and I was like, oh my God. I'm like, you could tell the minute they found out that Hot to Go and Domingo has the same amount of letters.
Domingo
the writings
popped
were
off.
just like,
right.
Yes.
Ariana Grande is actually pretty funny with her impressions.
So this episode was Charlie XCX.
Yes. Okay, that's right. Yeah.
And there was that also the bit where they went to go see Shrek the musical, and everybody's coming out with like green on their lips.
Yeah.
They're all making out with the Shrek actor.
Dude, Shrek goes crazy. The amount of fan fiction there is about Shrek, crazy.
My favorite is Cigarettes After Shreks. Great band, by the way, but Cigarettes After Shreks is, ooh.
I have not heard this.
Bellissimo.
Get in my swamp.
Get in my swamp.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Anything else you want to talk about? I feel like we've gone a while.
On the count of 3, say a word.
A word?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Guitar. Erection. Have you played that game where it's like you say a word? What is it? And then I'm trying to get you to guess the word that I'm thinking. We both say a word and we try to you try to narrow it down each time.
Oh.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe.
Okay, so if you say erection, you said erection. And I said guitar. So now we're trying to narrow it down. So you say one that's like those, right?
Oh, okay.
And we're trying to, you're going off of that. So something that guitar
something
and erection.
That they both have?
Yes.
Have in common, okay.
And so we're going to count on 3, and then you're going to say it again, and we see how many times it takes.
Got it, okay. Now we know.
Okay, so think of a word, and on 3, we say it. Okay, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Screwdriver.
Plant and screwdriver. Plant and screwdriver.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Dirt.
Orange. Ooh.
Dirt and orange.
Yeah,
Okay.
like the fruit.
Okay.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. Tree.
Construction. I'm thinking
Orange fruit. Dirt.
Whatever. Okay.
Tree.
Okay. Tree.
So tree and construction.
Tree.
Ooh. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Come on.
Tree and construction.
Come on. Ready?
Wait, hold on. Okay.
1, 2, 3. Wood.
Lumberjack.
Damn it. Oh, I was going to say lumber, but that still didn't work.
I don't know.
Wood and lumberjack.
Fuck.
Ooh,
okay.
1, 2, 3. Chainsaw.
Axe. I almost said chainsaw. I almost said chainsaw. Fuck.
Does that not count? A chainsaw and axe? That's about the same.
It's an electric axe, you know? We have to get one. Should we start over again?
Yeah, we'll start. That one was close. That
okay,
one was
okay.
pretty,
now
pretty
we know
close.
what we're doing. Okay. Let me get in here. Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Bird.
Horse.
Bird and horse.
Come on.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Unicorn. I'm thinking too specific. Like a bird because it has wings, and a horse. You know, it makes it.
What do they both are?
Oh wait,
animals.
I said unicorn has wings. A unicorn doesn't have wings.
Pegasus does.
Pegasus, that's it. Okay, what did you say?
Animals.
Okay, animal and unicorn.
Yeah, we could have been done right there.
I know. Fuck.
Okay, so unicorn and animal. Ooh, okay. 1, 2, 3.
Zoo.
Mystical. Damn it.
Mystical zoo. Oh, fuck. We're really bad at this.
I think I'm killing it.
I think I'm going too specific. That's the problem.
It was animal and unicorn. I'm like, yeah, mystical.
Yeah.
It's a mystical animal.
That's fair, but I'm thinking where you put the animal.
Okay, so mystical zoo.
Mystical zoo. Do you already have one in your head?
It's not gonna hit though.
Okay, I'm thinking fairy tale, so I'm going for like a book.
I'm going for a very mystical type thing too, but it's not. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3. Hogwarts.
Yes! Yes! Wow.
There we go.
There's
okay,
no
I like
way
this game. I think I'm literally having a great time.
I'm having so much fun. How did we finally get that?
I was like, this is not going to
Hogwarts.
hit. This is not going to hit at all.
I'm so dead. Wow, that was so exhilarating. Okay, should we do it again?
Okay.
Okay. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Flannel.
Flannel. Okay, we both just looked down at things.
Table and flannel.
Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Carpenter.
Ooh. Pattern and carpenter.
Okay, this one might be a stretch.
1, 2, 3. Sabrina.
Bricks. Sabrina Carpenter. I went pattern because you lay him in a pattern.
You went bricks?
Bricks and Sabrina.
Ooh. Things that are hard. Things that make me hard.
Cody.
Hey, bricks and Sabrina. Okay.
Are you going hard? Because I'm going to say something real stupid then. Are we going off of
We're going bricks and Sabrina.
Okay.
Ooh.
What?
Okay.
Look at me. Okay. I don't think that helped. No. Okay. Bricks and Sabrina. Mm-hmm. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Strap. I thought we were going hard, so I was talking about my strap.
There's a brick of white and Sabrina's white.
Oh, that's why you did this. For being such good friends, we are not on the same wavelength right now. It only comes out at night.
So strap.
Strapping. What'd you say?
White. Strapping white. One, two,
Two,
three.
three.
Cody's
Cody.
penis.
That counts. That
counts. Cody.
Cody, just Cody.
Penis.
I think it would be fun at the end to where we do a reference to the joke I do, where it's, okay, it's strapped up. So if you could build your own dick, if you could have any color to choose from for a strap, build your own dick right now.
I just want mine uncircumcised.
Have fun with it, damn it.
That's not funny.
Just yours, but uncircumcised.
Yeah.
We were talking about this last night, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how do you know it feels better, Cody?
I don't know.
That's why you just want to be able to take it on and off for a second?
And when it gets cold.
Just wearing a little sweater weather?
It's a little detachable hoodie.
Okay, so all you want your same dick, but uncircumcised.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
Just to try it.
Thanks for strapping up with me today.
Thanks for coming with all your fucking might, bro.
I hope we get a hood for you next time.
I will. I'll make it right now.
Thanks for being here. I love you. I feel like me and you need a handshake. We do this a lot. The
Ninja Turtle shake.
The Ninja Turtle
so
one.
You Spock it.
Yeah,
and you
Spock
go, what's
it.
up, brother? Or you can do this. I didn't know what this meant for the longest time.
Oh.
It says, look through, and you see a pussy, but it's just because I'm looking at you.
Like, I didn't know that
you're the
one.
Pussy.
I'm the pussy.
It doesn't actually look like a pussy. I got older. I was like, they lied. And realized, oh, no, I'm just looking at a pussy right now.
I've been robbed.
I've been robbed. This has been such a funny joke that's gone over my head for the entirety of my life.
I love when those happen, though, when you realize the joke way later.
I found that out probably last year. That's how long it's been. I was 31 years old when I found that out.
Damn, that's crazy.
I found that out before I found the clit, so.
I still want your dildo. Or your dick. As my.
Top up with Sydney Steiger.